Today I want to talk some headlines and throw out some information and hopefully get your kind of mind considering a few things and maybe help you out in terms of where you're going wrong, where some of these shortfalls are at when it comes to where's my money? I mean, it's the end of the month. Maybe you're still just living paycheck to paycheck. You can't quite get ahead. And, there could be many various things that are going on. But this, and this is not really my opinion. It's backed up by studies and surveys and all that good stuff. But maybe something like this is occurring in one format or another. And it's certainly something that I hope you decide to consider and, at least make and admit that, hey, maybe this is some sort of logical thing that is occurring that could be done, and that may, I'm not going to say fix everything, but at least get, your personal finances, your wealth building, whatever your financial goals are on more so of a streamlined, path. So let's get to this headline of the article. So the name of the article, Your Netflix Habit Costs More Than You Think. Now, I know you may be thinking, oh, great, you're going to tell him to stop spending. I'm not going to tell you to stop spending anything. I'm just going to show you some surprising statistics that even caught me off guard. And it's something where, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to not, get Netflix, but maybe that's kind of what's holding you back. So let's get to these statistics. So from the article, the vast majority, 84% of consumers in a survey underestimated what they shell out on those monthly expenses, also including dating apps, cable television, and Wi-Fi, according to a recent report by the Waterstone Management Group, a Chicago-based consulting firm. Let's stop and think about that. 84% underestimate what they're spending. Underestimate. Not really good. And if you find yourself, where's all my money? Is it at least logical that maybe you're underestimating some areas of your finances? I mean, it's not like that makes you a freak of nature. That actually makes you super normal when you have 84%. I mean, think about that. You have 10 people lined up. 8 of those 10 are underestimating what they're spending. That's pretty crazy. On average, consumers spend more than twice as much as they think they do. They estimated they cough up $111 a month on such services when actually they average $237. Waterstone found in its survey of 2,500 people in May. Those are some crazy numbers. People think they're spending $111, but then they are ultimately actually spending over $200. Where's all my money at? Why don't I have any money? Consider this. There's probably some leaks going on in your budget. There's probably some underestimating that's going on. And when you're underestimating cost, it makes perfect sense why you're probably not getting to where you want to be as quickly or as efficiently as where you want to be, because you're just simply way, you're disconnected from your finances and in particular, some of these expenses. Am I saying you have to get rid of all these things? No. Am I suggesting that you at least look into it a little bit and then maybe say, do I really need this, that, and the other? And then I'll keep those other ones. Yeah, maybe it'd be wise to kind of audit yourself in the sense of how much am I actually paying and do I actually need all these different items that I'm very clearly underestimating? And then the final portion from this article, still families have less slack in their budgets than before. According to research by the Pew Charitable Trust, household spending has risen 25% or more in the past 2 decades, even adjusting for inflation, yet incomes have not kept pace, the study said. Now, this is kind of a big headline out there. Wages aren't rising fast enough. Incomes aren't rising fast enough. And you know what? Maybe that's the truth. Let's say that is the truth. That doesn't justify you going and spending more money on this other stuff. And this 25% expense, raising, the increase by 25%, is any of this stuff that they listed out a necessity? Absolutely not. Netflix, dating apps, all these other different cable TV, HBO, I get it, Game of Thrones and all those shows are, but are any of those necessities? Sure, all those things contribute on the expense side of the budget, and they are going to cause costs to go up. But none of those are like day-to-day costs or necessities or anything like that. And sure, if income is not rising, then guess what? You just have to cut out other stuff or either pick up a part-time job or find a new job, find a new career that's going to, increase the income to the point where you can actually afford these things. But idea here, the goal here is hopefully these stats kind of made your eyes, whoa, really? And if I can get you to at least check that stuff out, that would be awesome. That would be just something that might help you out in the long run. If you are interested more so in how I personally do all this stuff and how I personally control my finances, build my finances, I do offer a course, the Slab Money Method, and I outline step by step by step the exact process I use and the exact process I used in the past to pay off $163,000 in debt. That was it at the peak. And it works, and I'm very confident my method, my system works. How confident am I? It all comes with a 1 year, not 1 week, not 1 month, 1 year money back guarantee. So if you are kind of interested in tightening up your budget, taking control of your budget, and just you're sick and tired of where's all my money at? How come I don't have anything? This course will help you out, and I'm very, very confident in that. Again, hence the 1 year guarantee. But yeah, get out there and consider some things. Consider that maybe some of this, problems in your budget is you're really just underestimating things. So it might be time to take a deeper look. Thanks for watching the video. If you are interested in the top 10 links that I use on a daily basis to manage, to control, and to build my finances and to make them efficient as possible, then down below in the description, if you're watching this on YouTube, description, if you're watching this on moneywithclay.com, then just down below the video, you can click on the link and that'll take you to these links that I use on a daily basis that really allow me to work smarter and not harder.